Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Murder on Space Station 52. This is a demo for a new adventure game which is in development, and it's basically, from what I gather, a murder mystery set in space, which sounds right up my street, so I can't wait to see what this is like. We're going to play it for around about 15-20 minutes, get a bit of a taste for it, and I'll leave a link to the store page and everything down in the description below so you can play if you want to. Obviously I'm not going to play the whole demo, just part of it.
As time moves forward, the universe grows smaller and smaller. Oceans become lakes and cities a dot on a map.
This art style is
Borders are
fantastic.
fences and countries are neighbors. Planets are vacation getaways. After a couple drinks, my father would say, the world has gotten too small, and there's no room left in it for me. As a child, this idea seemed absurd. The world felt too big to even comprehend, filled with the unknown. But now, trapped inside this cargo ship and watching the stars pass by the portholes, things are starting to feel real small. Man, I hate space.
I love that little opening, that's really, really good. Sets the scene perfectly. Like I said, the art style is gorgeous. Very impressed thus far. Whoa.
I've seen some fishy things in my time. Someone bringing their own coffin is up first.
Coffin?
Yes, that large coffin-shaped box behind you.
Oh, that. That's the charging station for my, get up here. It's kind of a long story.
Well, brevity is king around here, Tin Man.
Basically, I was in an accident a few years back. Really, gummed up the works inside. Now I need the suit to survive. Well, the suit needs power, and I need the suit. So, hence the coffin.
Makes sense.
Thanks for the life story. How about we stop wasting each other's time? I'll haul my sorry self and your belongings to your new apartment. Well, new for you at least. Minus the stain or two.
This guy's in business.
Thanks, you're a real mensch.
He's not,
Welcome to Space Station 52.
this guy's not exactly one for chatting, is he? Dockmaster.
I thought you were heading to my, not-so-new apartment.
Don't be a cold fish. I'll be around for a minute.
Alright. What happens if we...
Salty old Dockmaster.
Okay, so right click is to look, left click is to interact. Sleep pod and belongings.
My life packed up into a few boxes. Depressing if I think about it.
Can we... Oh, okay, we got something there. Is there like an inventory or anything?
I could not be happier to be free of that thing.
Okay, Moxie added. Is there like a... Okay, so I brings up something. Escape, what does that do? Brings up the save menu, okay. I'm not really sure like if there's a way we can see what we've got with us, because stuff is getting added, but I don't know where it is. So, gut instinct straight away is, how do I find out what I've got? Does it go into here?
My life packed up into a few boxes. Depressing if I think about it.
Maybe it's the scroller? Okay, I don't see any items in here. So, anyway, let's head this way, see what's going on. Ah, hang on. Middle click or press spacebar to display hotspots. Puzzle object, examinable object, area exit, and character. Right click on objects with the magnifying glass icon. And then examining certain objects, you will earn you points that can be spent at your apartment. Ah, so they're points to spend at the apartment. Okay, so maybe that could have been displayed earlier than when we started to try and leave the area. That's my thinking there. But love this sort of like top-down view kind of thing. The character designs are incredible. So it looks like maybe the... Oh, yes, it does. It changes. Look, so when you can speak, it changes icon. That's pretty cool. Go to the docks. Let's go there. Let's go and see. Yeah, I love the way these like alien creatures are designed. They look brilliant. We've got a sheriff here.
His outfit says sheriff, but his expression says smug.
Okay, let's speak with sheriff. Okay. Left click on characters to speak with them.
You must be Mr. Edward Locke, the new repairman, correct?
Mechanical engineer, actually.
Yeah.
Well, here on 52, we wear a lot of hats. Down to a skeleton crew. So don't go rattling bones.
Don't you bother about me. I'll do my job.
Well, that's good to hear, because I have a job for you.
Of course you do.
My friend over there is having some trouble with his equipment. Why don't you see what you can do? Actually, I have a bigger job for you. But finish up helping my friend first.
Your friend, my favor? Why not?
Can we go and look at this? Can we get past him, or... No, he won't let us past. Alright, so what have we got over here? We've
Presumably some salvage from the lake here.
got lake salvage. Okay, so doodads, I'm guessing, are like the currency.
Presumably some salvage from the lake here.
We've got a broken smelter. And we've got something over here that, again, looks like we might not be able to get to. Salvage scrapper.
Salvage worker. Looks like he knows what he's doing.
Alright, let's talk with him.
Hey, heard you were having some trouble.
Okay, so he speaks a different language. I like that. I might have to read it out.
I can relate. But maybe I can help you out.
Doubt you'll get far without some tools.
Not wrong about that. My toolbox should be on the pier with the rest of my belongings.
Ah, okay. Right, back to the pier then. Double click area exits to travel instantly. Okay. So we double click to like leave the area. Here's the toolbox. Don't think there's anything this way. I really like the world though. It's very, very interesting to explore. Left click on objects with the wrench icon to interact or pick up said object. Some objects can be interacted with and examined. Okay, so let's examine it and then interact with it.
Trusty old tools.
So we've got our tools. So has that gone? Yes. Okay, nice. Trusty old tools. Can we open it? Doesn't look like we can open it just yet. So you scroll up to open the inventory and you scroll down to close it, or you can press the I key. So pretty cool that you can do both mouse and keyboard. Right. Okay, yeah, there we go. Mouse wheel up to open inventory, or use the I and enter keys. Alright, fine. So I'm sort of discovering things before the prompts come up on the screen, so maybe that needs to be, the timing of those needs to be tweaked just a little bit to sort of preempt players trying to work it out themselves. Not a huge issue though. Let's see if we can break this. I'm also one for exploring, so... Okay. You killer dealer of repairman, you got it working.
Yeah, no sweat.
Now I can finish up my job and split this joint. It's not much, but here's a token for the trouble. Alright, is it going to be something useful, or is it more doodads or whatever? Ooh, it's a salvaged coin. Coin salvaged from the lake could be worth something. I should hold on to it for later. Okay. Now I can finish up my job and split this joint. Okay, so he's not going to say anything else. Let us speak with the sheriff again now.
Alright, job's done.
Good news. It's nice to have a repairman around with the last one up and disappearing on us.
Suspicious.
Now I'll have a moisture recycler with your name on it.
Well, aren't I the lucky repairman? I can't imagine why the last guy would leave such a welcoming place.
I like you. It's gonna take a boat ride, and I don't do water.
Well, I don't fancy myself much of a swimmer.
Yeah, I bet you sink like a stone with that guy. I'll fetch the old Inca clanker, the dockmaster. He'll give you a ride.
I love that guy's voice, it's really good. Oh, check this out. This looks brilliant. I must say, I'm really in awe of the visuals so far. Really, really like them. It's quite different to a lot of adventure games that I've played as well. Chapter 1, Capsized Da Capo. Very suspicious the last repairman just disappeared, isn't it?
I watched the dockmaster and his boat disappear into the fog haunting the lake. He said he'd be back in an hour. Somehow I doubt it.
Yeah. Sun rays.
The artificial sunlight peeked over the rock face. Beautiful. Even if it is bogus.
So we can like do something here, maybe?
Yeah, not gonna do that.
So we must need a different type of tool to do that. Interesting. Can we walk through here? There's something here, solar panel. Waterfall fixtures. Okay.
The smell of the fresh water was incredible, even through the helmet. Part of 52's water filtration and renewal system.
Moxie added. This is really immersive, by the way. I'm like in this world straight away. I like it. Let's have a look at this solar panel. Oh god, what's that?
The solar panel appears a bit old and it's covered in detritus, but still looks in working order. Strange. Why would someone just leave it lying about?
That's a good question.
Atmosphere. Famous for their terraforming and artificial life. The space station was one of the first to adopt their system. Weather, a night and day cycle, plants, animals, the works.
So we can do something to the waterfall fixture, it seems.
The smell of the fresh water was incredible.
Okay, we've heard that. So we can go to the building side. I just want to see if we can put the solar panel up against this sun rays here. So we've got a dirty solar panel, so I wonder if we've actually got to find a way to clean it, maybe? Can we run it under the water? It's not going to work if it's dirty, is it? Maybe we can wash it off. Ah, yeah. I think we can.
So fresh and so clean.
Nice, okay. So we can look at the
Beautiful
water.
blue water. Just below the surface, you could witness all manner of life busy about their day.
Okay. Right, so we've got a clean solar panel now. So let's see if we can put that directly in the sun rays.
Should work now, but still needs something to charge.
Okay, so we need to use it to charge something. We haven't got anything so far, I would guess. So let's go to this building side. Ooh, oh, I love this close-up. It's really good. Barrel. What does this do?
I don't know what's in this thing, but unfortunately the barrel's just too heavy to move by myself.
Okay, so we can't move that. There's some sort of like a device.
It looks like the moisture recycler the sheriff was talking about. I'll have to utilize the access panel to see what's clogging up the works.
Okay, so what have we got here? Some spare parts?
Spare parts are ditched here, rusted and cracking from being exposed to the weather. Probably not functional.
So I'm wondering if the murder mystery aspect of this is to do with the previous repairman. Can we take any of this? No, we can't. Alright, let's see if we can use our toolbox to open up this. Oh, this is going to be in the way,
Barrel's
isn't it?
obstructing the access panel. I gotta figure out a way to move it.
Okay, fine. We've got a cable.
I could tie this into something.
Okay, can we tie it to the barrel?
Yeah, don't flip your wig, but that's not gonna work.
Okay. Right, well, let's leave that for now. We've got an access panel. What else have we got here? Creature bones.
Forgotten bones of a local creature. Let's hope I don't end up like him.
Yeah, let's hope not. We've got an excavator drill arm.
An old excavator bot. It's been sitting here for a spell, but these things are made to survive.
Alright, so let's see if we can open that up or something.
Already looks in working order.
Right, so maybe we've got to connect up the solar panel to it.
Let's just pretend like you didn't ask me to do it.
I love how sarcastic he is. I love the music as well, by the way. This is great.
An old excavator bot. It's been sitting here for a spell, but these things are made to survive.
Okay, so we've got the arm and we've got the bot. We've got this cable. And that's about it. So we've got a shovel arm here.
An old excavator bot. It's been sitting here for a spell, but these things are made to survive.
Alright, so I wonder if we can attach this to somewhere on the
I could
bottom.
tie this into something.
Let's see. Okay. Now, how is that going to help us out? Ah.
It looks like the moisture recycler the sheriff was talking about. I'll have to utilize the access panel to see what's clogging up the works.
Can we, like, turn this on somehow?
Yeah, don't flip your wig, but that's not gonna work.
Okay. We can take the cable...
Cable's wrapped around the drill.
Oh no, it's meant to be there. Okay.
An old excavator bot. It's been sitting here for a spell, but these things are made to survive.
So can we... like...
No dice.
No? Okay.
Yeah, don't flip your wig, but that's not gonna work. Yeah, not gonna do that.
Okay. So it doesn't seem like the thing's going to help us out here. We've still got the cable, but...
Cable's wrapped around the drill.
So it's wrapped around the drill now.
An old excavator bot. It's been sitting here for a spell, but these things are made to survive.
Okay, we must be missing something. Can we, like, come down here at all? So we've got the shovel arm.
An old excavator bot. It's been sitting here for a spell, but these things are made to survive.
I wonder if we got to use the shovel arm to move the barrel.
I don't know what's in this thing, but unfortunately the barrel's just too heavy to move by myself.
Okay, so let's see if there's anything else on the bot we can do. Doesn't look like it. So what, this is sort of like flashing in a sequence. Not sure why that's happening. Alright, there's like also like some sort of gunk leaking out of there. Let's go to the front of the building. Maybe we can power up the solar panel now to get the robot going. It's quite a good puzzle already, actually. So, before he said we need something to power up.
It should work now, but still needs something to charge.
Alright, so maybe we've got to get something out of the robot to charge up? Let's see. Can we like get anything out of the barrel? I mean, I would think that we need to get something out of the robot to charge it up and get him working again, right? That would be my idea.
Already looks in working order.
So that's in working order.
Yeah, don't flip your wig, but that's not gonna work.
That's not going to work. And the drill arm
Already looks in working order.
is in working order. So there's obviously something else here that we're not seeing.
An old excavator bot. It's been sitting here for a spell, but these things are made to survive.
Okay. So the cable is attached. I mean, can we do anything to the cable? Can't use that on it. I think you've gone bats. That's not working. We've got the spare parts, but nothing's going on
Spare
there.
parts are ditched here. Rusted and cracking from being exposed to the weather. Probably not functional.
Okay, well, it's quite difficult. But actually, we're out of time anyway, so I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me try and solve this because the video will go on for too long. But this is really, really promising. I like it a lot. There's a lot to admire here. I'm going to leave a link to the demo in the description box below so you can go and see if you can figure out this puzzle. It's taken me a while. Yeah, and add it to your wish list if you like the look of it as well. I'm really excited to see how the full game of this turns out because, like I said, a murder mystery in space is right up my street, and I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadin, Paulie Own, Flossie the Sheep, and Jonathan Conley, and I'll see you next time.